I'm gonna get us live on the gram too now, baby. We back on the gram. If it works. Ooh. We live on the gram now too. Let's go. And we are live. Welcome to Counterculture Sports. I'm your host K9 with my co-host Cipo.
We are here.
Let's get it. Cipo, where'd you go, man? I can't see you, brother. There you are. I was about to say, dude, we had all the technical difficulties last week, bro. Can we get past all that?
What the hell?
I was on mute last week. We couldn't get you to log in. Last week was a disaster. We can't have that this week, man. We got millions of people watching. We already got a comment from Dylan. Yo, moving on up, fellows. Fun championship weekend. It was. Can you hear me, Cipo?
Damn, I'm about to say your damn thing was messing up on me. I thought you were lagging for a second.
No, you're lagging, dude. I couldn't even see your screen, bro. Dylan says, coming through clean now, fellas, for the millions. All right. Before we get into any of the sports talk or any of the other things, we got to give a shout out to our sponsor, Goon Tape.
Goon Tape.
If you're a tactical athlete looking for an edge, try some moisture-activated Goon Tape. It's made from an ultra-strong blend of natural and synthetic fibers to help keep you on target and in the fight even when the work gets wet. Go to goontape.com and use promo code counterculture15, which would be the numbers 15 for 15% off your order. Shout out Goon Tape. Where would we be in life without Goon Tape?
They're the first ones.
Dude, what a badass sponsor to have. Our first sponsor ever, and it's Goon Tape. I mean, I don't think it gets any more badass than that.
Hell no. It does not.
So, it's been a week. Yeah, it's been a week from today. And I know this is old news for a lot of people. I guess we got to go over it, though, as much as I don't want to.
Yeah, let's start with that loss.
I guess, yeah, we got to start with it. So, Cipo, I know you probably don't know this because you're not on Instagram. Dylan comments, Goon Tape is life. It is. It is. I don't know where I'd be.
What was on the gram?
So on the gram, so you know how I appear on the Anti-Hero podcast, the big show every Monday morning. So I go on their show and it got real for a second, man. You know, I was kind of in my feelings, you know, wasn't having the best day. It got a little emotional, man. I almost broke down. And I pretty much what I said was, I was just like, I wish I could show the clip on here. I don't know how to do it. We need Nicole to figure that out, our social media manager for us. But I was just pretty much like, my words, I'm pretty sure, were my mental well-being relies on this game. And they start laughing and they're like, you're joking, right? Like, you're going to be fine. It's just a football game. Like, you know, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm being serious. And so anyways, like they chopped it up, you know, they did a little editing video thing and they posted it on Instagram and had some funny, sad music to it and everything. And it's all love. Like, it's funny. It's all good. And ended up getting like 25,000 views, I think. So then after that, I had people start messaging me. people are checking in on me. People are like, "Are you all right?" Like, of course, because it was when I did that, it was before the game. So after the game, they posted the video the next day. And dude, and honestly, I want to give a shout out to the people that did message me because I feel like some of them were trolling, which was funny as hell. But there was actually people like really worried about me, and they checked in on me. So it was.
I knew you'd pull through.
I pulled through. It took me a couple days, and yeah, man, I'm going through a lot right now. So the football, I felt like God was making my teams good to give me something to be happy about.
Damn
Because
right.
as a Bears fan, they always sucked my whole life. So it was like the first time in forever that the Bears were good. And then the Hurricanes, ever since I followed them, they've been shit. So now when they were finally good, I mean, they made the Super Bowl of college football. I'm like, dude, this is like God's watching.
Great year.
Yeah, it was a great year. And I started to get really sad, and the Bears lost on a last second interception. And as we're going to talk about, the same thing with the Hurricanes. And then I started, Dylan, I know you're going to be pissed I'm going to say this because he's a Packers fan. But then when I started and I got real depressed and I cried myself to sleep, I woke up the next morning and I'm like, okay, I need to think of positive things or I'm going to just probably off myself. So what I thought of was like, we beat the Packers. The Bears beat the Packers. And that's what brought me out of the depression coma. Dylan, good perspective, K9er. Enjoy the good stuff during challenging times. Thanks,
oh,
friend.
Yeah.
At least you beat the Packer, huh? Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's what brought me out of it. I was just like, dude, we beat the Bears beat the Packers. Like, that was my Super Bowl. Like, I wasn't joking when I said that game meant I cried tears of joy after we won. Like, I'm not afraid to admit it.
Yeah, I just wish they had Micah Parsons when they played y'all the last time.
I'm good. I think it was a good game. I don't think Micah had to be there. I think it was nice having him on the sidelines.
Yeah, of course you would say that.
I know. So, anyways, enough about me.
Back to the
call. Yeah,
throwing the game away.
Back to throwing the game away. So,
was
Cipo,
he worth $4 million?
Yeah, I think he was because he brought us to the finals. Say what you want, okay? I know Carson Beck blew the game on the last drive of the game. Trust me, there isn't a person out there that's madder than me about it. Don't get me wrong. I'm one of the biggest Hurricane fans I know.
Right.
It was a terrible pass at the end of the game. I don't know where he was trying to throw the ball. It was double coverage. We had momentum. I'm on the edge of my bed, frantic, shaking, biting my nails off. I don't know where the hell he was throwing the ball. But was he worth $4 million? I would say yeah, because he took us to the finals, dude. Now, obviously, it wasn't all him. We had a very stacked team. They got hot. Yeah, but we still got to the finals with him. If we went out there and we got another quarterback and we paid him $4 million and we end up in the finals again, I think it's worth it. Yo, VP in the chat. What's up, VP?
Good.
Dylan, same, Cipo. Micah would have been nice. Yo, VP Fellowship Assemble, brother. So, Cipo, give me your thoughts about the game. Like, just, was it closer than you expected? Did you think it was going to be a blowout?
Yeah, it was actually closer than I expected. I was expecting Mendoza to score at least 10 on you. Win by 10. But it was a great game. I got to say,
it was a great game.
Yeah, Miami's defense definitely came to play.
Yeah,
Ruben Bain and Messidor.
Yeah.
They were all over the game tape.
Yeah, and Bain he just officially declared today, so that was bad news for Hurricanes fans today. He's going to be going to the draft.
Shit. He's got a chance to be a top 10 pick.
Oh, yeah. I don't think there's a chance that he makes it out of the top 10.
Well, some scouts are going to try to, criticize his arm length.
Yeah, but I mean, dude, when you're that.
But that guy does not take a play off, man.
No. The dude's a bull, bro. He reminds me of just like a freaking raging
Right.
bull. And if you're in his way, he is gonna put down his horns and run you over like a bull. Like they're waving a red blanket in front of his ass. Like,
And he's bull rushing, big offensive linemen too.
yeah, and that was one of the advantages that Miami had in this game too, is because
Right.
I think almost every single defensive lineman and offensive lineman compared to their linemen, we had like 50 pounds on average on these guys. So these guys were big, man. And I honestly emphasized that when we did the preview of the game. I said, listen, I think Miami is better in the trenches. And I think I was right.
Right.
And I think it proved well into that game. Now, did it make the difference of them winning? No, because they had Fernando Mendoza and we had Carson Beck. And that was the difference in that game. Mendoza outplayed Carson Beck.
Oh, yeah.
That QB draw on 4th down
Woo.
is going to go down in history as probably one of the best plays in college football playoff history.
Right.
It was a gutsy call. It was 4th down. I obviously wanted them to kick the field goal because I was worried. I said, if they go for it, they're going to get it. I know Mendoza. This guy is spectacular. He's going to be great. I think in the NFL as well. I just think the guy's got it, man.
Yeah, and
He's a dog.
he took a hit on that play too.
He did take a hit,
Right
and
in the
he
back.
spun. Yeah, and he was able to get in the end zone.
Yeah.
Dylan says
Canes
Canes D came hungry. Sorry, Steve, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good, brother.
He said Canes D came hungry. The Mendoza stretch be pretty legendary. Yeah. Trenches facts, K9. Love Tony too. Excited to see if he gets run next level. Yeah. So Malachi Tony should have been a senior in high school this year, 18-year-old kid.
Right.
To see what he was able to do in college football, I think he was the best receiver this year in college football all around. For him to do that at 18 years old is crazy. I mean, when the season started, he was 17, bro.
Yeah.
And I mean, we live in a state in Florida where a lot of kids are 17 and they were like sophomores and juniors. Like, I remember our senior year, the kids that were on the football team were like 19 and a half, 19. Like,
yeah.
I remember all them boys were like 19, bro. Like, they weren't no 17. This dude was 17 playing for the Miami Hurricanes. Playing like that. That dude's special, man. There's a lot of special people on the Miami Hurricanes for sure. It was terrible to see it end like that, especially as a Hurricanes fan. But dude, this year was a special year, and they did bring a lot of joy to me.
Hopefully, they get a good quarterback to throw Malachi Tony the ball next year.
Well, rumors is that we're getting the quarterback from Duke.
Oh, Mensa?
Yeah. And apparently, rumors is that the wide receiver that's really good from Duke that he was throwing the ball to a lot is coming to Miami as well.
Oh, that's great.
So, I mean, it's not set in stone yet, but Dylan says he's special for sure. Can he declare yet? No, he cannot. He cannot declare for the draft this year. I think he needs to play at least one more year, right? Cipo, you got to play 2 years?
3.
Oh, okay. You got to play 3?
Yeah, this ain't the NBA where you're a one and done.
And just imagine if he could go to the NFL. He would be 18 years old in the NFL. That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Him and Jeremiah Smith could play in the NFL right now.
Yeah. Yeah, heartbreaking loss. It was, and I guess if we're going to finish about it, one thing I will say, though, is I almost would have rather have gotten blown out. And I know people are going to hate on me for saying that, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me.
Right.
But the thing is, to go down to the final drive and have a chance to win the game and to blow it, that breaks your heart, I think, more than the blowout. And everyone thought we were going to get blown out anyways. So it was like, I don't know, man. It was just, so heartbreaking. What would you rather have, Cipo? Would you rather if this was you and you were me?
Made it to the game. I'm telling you, man. When you lose, you just wish you never made it to the game.
Hey, we said that during the World Series. We said
I
that.
know.
We said if we were Toronto, I would have rather have not even made the playoffs. To make it that far and choke like that. I will say the Toronto situation was different because, dude, they were down to what, 2 outs in like 3 different games to close it out, or 2 different games.
Man. I was just rewatching it the other day. Yeah, man, we were 2 outs away.
I forgot to bring up that did I bring it up? We're live on Instagram now. I figured out how to get back on my Instagram. I forgot my password. I had to reset it. It took me 6 months to do that. Dylan, Blue Devils turned Canes, be strong. Good knowledge, Cipo. Tony, back. Be way, good for you. Damn, Cipo's got knowledge, man. You're getting shout outs, dude.
Well, I've been on the Patriots train this whole year.
Here we go.
When you were laughing at me.
Counterside, close game shows you were real deal. What a season, dude. That's right. Yeah, you're right, Dylan. Dylan's my boy, dude. You know, I ended up having to do 20 push-ups. We bet 20 push-ups on the game last night. I did them though. Shout out Dylan. I gave you the push-ups, bro. Cipo, you brought up the Patriots. What happened?
Which one? The Seahawks and Rams?
Yeah, Seahawks, Rams. I had Rams.
Why would you take the Rams? The dang Seahawks were the hottest team all year.
We'll get to it. Let's start with your butt buddy team over here, the Pats. So the first game, I guess let's just get into it. First game
that they had nobody to play. They ain't been playing nobody, but they just beat the Broncos.
Yeah, with a backup quarterback. Cakewalk. The Patriots have had the biggest cakewalk I have ever seen in NFL history. Between regular season, playoffs.
Sean Payton's mistake. He should have kicked a field goal in the first and went up 10-0. He did not. He tried to freaking get greedy and go for it on fourth down. It did not work. 3 points in the playoffs, you always take the points when the points are available.
I mean, okay. Well, one thing I will say about this game before we get into everything else about this game. The beginning of this game, it looked like they were playing in Florida. Sunny skies, clear skies. You see the turf, you see the grass.
That's when you should have took the 3 points.
Everything looks normal, okay? By the end of this game, it looked like winter in Russia. Like, dude, it was a blizzard out there. Like, how does it go from sunny, 100 degrees, clear skies, grass, and then a couple hours later, it's literally a blizzard, bro? Like, is
Mother
it
nature
just like
for you?
I've never seen anything like that in my life. I've never seen such a drastic change in weather in a game in that short amount of time.
Well, you must have not watched the Eagles and Rams game last year in the playoffs. That's the same.
I did. Dude, honestly, though, I have such a bad memory. I don't even remember, like, what I did yesterday.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just, like,
PTSD
or what.
But they all had the same weather radar. They all knew that in the second half, it was going to be harder to get points. So you should have took the 3 points in the beginning.
No, I agree with you, Cipo. I do. See, like, I didn't. My
then
son was
sick. Try to kick field goals, and they were missing every one of them in the second half.
Yeah. I mean, my son was sick yesterday. I was taking care of him. I didn't really, like, preview the game as good as I should have. Like, I watched the whole game. I took notes on it. Like, I got me a little notepad. I took notes on it.
Right.
I didn't know the weather was going to change that drastically. But, yeah, you're right. If I'm Sean Payton or if I'm Mike Vrabel, I'm kicking as many field goals as I can and not going for it on fourth down in the first half. You're right. I agree with you. That's a good take.
Yeah, that's what he – dang right.
Dylan, same on Pat, Cipo, man of your word, K9, paying push-ups. Still waiting on some MGP payments. Brew and jerky.
Collect the payments.
Dylan's our commenter today, dude. I don't know where everybody's at, bro. We must have pissed everybody off last week. Pats have had easy road for show, yeah. Final test versus 12 man be truth serum. Brittany, happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday, Brittany. What's going on? Happy Monday. It's a big day. You know what today is?
What is today?
Cipo? It's January 26th. You know what that is?
Inform me.
It's halfway to my birthday, bro. Big day.
Oh, shit. Yeah, today was my little brother's birthday.
Nah.
Yeah.
Fred?
No, my little brother Alex.
Bro, how old is he?
He just turned 21.
Dude, 21, bro?
And got us feeling old.
Well, give him a shout out. Say something to him, dude.
Shout him out. Happy birthday.
Brittany says, what's today? It's halfway to my birthday.
Yeah,
it's a big day.
day.
I celebrate half birthdays. I'm weird. I don't know why. I've always been like that.
30.
Like, who? I'm already 30, bro.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm about to say, damn. We're turning 31.
Dude. Well, I mean, hey, if I look younger, I'll take it. Shit.
Damn, we're getting old.
I'm here, but this 405 freeway ain't letting me chat. Let me tell you something, VP. You worry about that damn road. Because I don't want it on my conscience if something happens to you on the 405. I don't even know what the 405 is, but it just sounds intense. Where is that 405? Is that like an area code? No. I'm thinking of like 407 or something. That's Orlando, ain't it?
Yeah. That's Orlando.
I will say though, for the we got another comment. No worries, VP. Be safe, brother. Los gonna get that Mendoza in silver and black. Happy 21st, little bro.
Appreciate it.
Dude, my 21st birthday, I went to work and I don't know, I might have told you this story before. Anyways, I'm sure everybody else hasn't heard it. Maybe they have. I go to work and you know Doug, my old manager at Southeast. I go up to Doug in the morning and I'm like, hey, Doug, it's my 21st birthday, bro. Like, you mind if I leave a little early? And he's like, it's really your 21st birthday? I was like, yeah. And he's like, all right, you can leave a little early. So I get in the work truck. I didn't have a driver's license at the time. My license was suspended for something. And so I get my crew leader's Chris.
Right.
And I get in the truck and we pull out of the shop. Bro, we pull up to Oslo and 20th. I said, hey, bro, let me out. And he's like, what? What are you talking about? I said, I already asked Doug if I could leave early. He's like, bro, we just pulled out the shop, dog. I said, no, let me out. I'm going. So I get out there. I walk all the way to Vero's Heroes, go in there, get some breakfast. And then I got my first beer at 21. Alan comes to pick me up, bro. And I don't know where Alan's at in the chat. But the crazy fact here, Alan and I have the same exact birthday. We were born on the same day, same year, some weird ass shit. So we both turned 21 on the same day. We're like, well, where can we go drink? It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. So there was nowhere like open yet, restaurant wise or bar wise, to go drink. So we go to the liquor store, get a bottle of Ciroc, bottle of tequila. I think we got a bottle of Hennessy. We go to my house, just start chugging, bro. Got like almost blackout drunk. So then we said, okay, there's bars, there's restaurants open. We go to the mall. We go to TGI Fridays.
Yeah.
I'm in TGI Fridays taking shots. I mean, dude, I was like blackout at this point. So then they're like, let's go walk around the mall. And this was before the mall was dead. So I was like, yeah, let's go walk around the mall, We go to walk in the mall, okay? It's me, Alan, my ex, and Alan's cousin, Luigi. We walk in the mall, and I see Alan's cousin, Luigi, go up to shake a dude's hand. Like dap him up, So I'm blackout drunk. So I'm like, okay, if I see him go do this, I'm going to go do this. So I don't even know who this dude is, right? Go up, shake his hand. Hey, what's up, bro? I got you, bro. Whatever. And this dude that we're shaking his hand, he's with a woman, like an older woman. Not older. I don't mean to disrespect her. Good looking woman. And she was older, and she's kind of like looking at me sideways. She's probably like, this dude's drunk out of his fucking mind. Or maybe she recognizes me, right? Anyways, we walk away, and I go up to Luigi, and I go, yo, Luigi, who was that? So for people that don't know, our boss at that time was Jeff Gomez, the man, the myth, the legend, Jeff Gomez. I just shook, and I was supposed to be at work, right? I just shook his son's hand, and that was his wife. That was my boss's wife and my boss's son, bro.
Damn.
Hey, I get a call from my crew leader. He's like, bro, what are you doing at the mall? They called up Jeff on my ass, dog.
Jeff was handed to you.
God. Dylan, 405 is nutty traffic bumper to bumper. K9 by 21, I got kicked out of Mexican restaurant bar for grabbing the karaoke machine 2 or 3 too many times while other people were trying to blast their pipes. You got to have a good 21st birthday story. Like, I think everybody does. My rowing buddies literally had to carry me out their back. 6'8" dudes helping this skinny, loud yap and pup out. Told the cops I was Phil Jackson. Oh. Mitch, I missed a 405 from back in the day in the 80s. Nice scenery, but traffic was pretty bad back in Tarzana. Sorry for being late. Mitch, you're here now. That's all that matters, brother.
Hell yeah.
Better late than never. We don't judge here. Cipo, you got any crazy 21st birthday stories?
Nah.
Nothing. You're not much of a drinker, but I thought maybe on your 21st you would have drunk a little bit.
I had an unfortunate 21.
Oh, you were in.
Yeah.
You were locked up.
Yeah.
Damn. Sorry.
I didn't get to have fun times like y'all did.
Yeah, I mean.
But we did have a good time when I got out.
Well, let me say this, though. I was on probation. And before my 21st birthday, I literally called my probation officer and I asked her, I said, listen, tomorrow's my 21st birthday. Am I allowed to drink alcohol? And she goes, yeah. So I was like, all right, because I had to call a number every day for random drug tests, usually like once a week, once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I was just making sure I wouldn't violate because I've already had problems with drug tests and violating probation before this. So Dylan says, Mitch, let's hear your 21st story, brother. Oh, man. See, but we've partied hard, though, back in the day, dude. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to go into detail.
By 21, I was already done.
Yeah, I mean, dude, there used to be a spot in Vero called Why Not? And Cipo and I started going there at like 16 years old. It was in the Oslo US 1 Plaza. Dude, that was some of the best times of my life, dude. Right. We would go there, not get ID'd. We're 16, 17 years old. Oh, my God. I remember I didn't even know what to order. I just asked one at the bar. I'm like, what do you guys usually order? They're like, you've never drank before? I said, nah. I didn't tell them I was like 16. They're like, get a Long Island. So then I remember we just ordered Long Islands. Remember that?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
I'll do.
You know who's not? Well, you know who's young, though, is Drake May. And I think that a big reason why the Patriots won that game is because of Drake May's legs, dude.
I was just about to say his legs.
And I think that's why the Patriots won that game.
Was that a big fourth down call at the end of the game?
Dude, the rollout. That was because
I was expecting a pass.
Well, see,
but then again, I knew he was smart enough to keep the clock rolling. They wanted to keep the clock rolling.
Yeah, because it was third down. It was a third down play. And I remember my dad came in the house and we're watching that and he goes, what would you do here? Would you pass it or run it? And I said, I would run it. I was like, but part of me would want to pass it, but you had to keep the clock rolling. So the rollout, the play action rollout was honestly perfect play call. Perfect. Dylan, sorry, Cipo. I think you re-celebrate it now, my man. Pick your fave sports game coming up and make it your 21st. Dude. Oh my God, we would get annihilated. I've been watching my drinking as of lately, dude. Alan brought it up. I had a really bad night. When was it? Like a month ago.
Dude, damn, was it that bad?
Bro, yeah, it was bad. I drank a lot. I started at Costa. I drank so much at Costa, and then I got pissed off about something. So then I went to What a Tavern. I had like 3-4 drinks there. So then we go back to the beach side. I ended up throwing my drink out the window. I stole my drink from What a Tavern. Stole their cup, like everything. I just walked out of that bitch. We're going over the bridge. I throw out my drink out the window, bro. I tried to anyways. It spilled all over the car and Alan's car. It was
Alan was upset.
dude. Yeah, it was
I know.
it was an experience. Mitch, I've lived a sheltered life and had strict folks. My mom did the fist beating. Had a first dude. Had a first drink at 22, drunk in the Bronx, and my first girlfriend was at 23. Rebel kind of late, LOL. I love that, dude.
Yeah.
I honestly wish that's how I would have been. Dylan, babyface pup sipping Long Island's with the Cougars at the bar. Hey, Drake legs real deal. I get them in Super Bowl 31-28. Pats got all phases of game.
I'm going with the Pats as well.
I'm not. I'm going
with
the
the
Seahawks.
upset.
Dude, one more thing about why not, bro. Do you remember, was it my 18th birthday or 17th birthday party we had there?
Like 18th, I believe.
I think it was 18th. Dude, we're at Why Not? And they had exotic dancers there. And you had to be 21 to be there. And I thought you had to be 18. I'm like, oh, we're finally legal because we've been coming here for years. Like, we're finally legal. They had like this new exotic dancer there. They were dancing on the poles and stuff. I think Alan or Red gave her like $50 and was like, hey, it's my boy's birthday. Go give him a dance. So she comes over to me. She's giving me a dance and all that. She's like, oh, it's your birthday. How old are you? I'm like, I think I was 18. Maybe I was 17. I don't know. She's like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, you're not even supposed to be in here.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dylan, hell yeah, Mitch. Rebel with an attitude. And older lady, you were killing it, Mitch. Mitch is a stud, dude. Mitch is a stud. All right.
Yeah, I think the Patriots got a good young quarterback for years to come. He's proved himself. He's the heir to Brady, not Mac Jones.
He's been good, but I don't think that I don't think he's like.
He's in an MVP conversation. He's been more than just good.
Now, after we talk about these games, we're going to get into the NFL honor predictions, and we're going to give our picks if we had a vote. But
right,
I don't think Drake May has really performed that well in the playoffs. I mean, the last game he ran good with his legs. Yeah, once again, it's been a cakewalk, bro. If they were in the NFC, they would not have made the Super Bowl.
Caleb Williams didn't look great last year until he got Ben Johnson.
I mean, but let's be honest. If watching these two quarterbacks play, who would you rather have? Who would you rather have out of these two quarterbacks?
The one who got me to the Super Bowl.
But one had a cakewalk. You don't think if Caleb Williams was the quarterback of the Patriots, they still would have made the Super Bowl? Come on now.
I don't know.
They went up against the Chargers, who had no offensive line. Then they played the Houston Texans without Nico Collins and Dalton Schultz. CJ Stroud looked terrible. They couldn't do anything.
Can't.
And then they played a backup quarterback, bro. Come on.
They can't. It ain't like they freaking took them out.
VP says Patriots don't have enough to win it all. I agree. I could see this Super Bowl being a blowout, to be honest with you. I could see Seattle literally blowing them out.
Well, remember the last time they met in the Super Bowl? Everybody went with the Seahawks. The defense was the number one defense. Tom Brady figured it out. They got
MGB is here, thank God. You've missed a lot, dude.
They got Josh McDaniels. Josh McDaniels knows how to coach a young quarterback.
Oh, this motherfucker, Allen. Cipo called it Patriots. I knew he was gonna come on this podcast tonight and fucking just hype you up, dude. I knew he was gonna do that.
He ain't hyping me up.
And watch, he ain't gonna comment the rest of this show.
He's been hearing me talk about the Patriots all year long.
Oh, Cipo, I give you credit, bro. You predicted that the Patriots were gonna win that division when I called you crazy. But let's be honest.
And in the Super Bowl, I said the Super Bowl was Patriots and Eagles.
Let's be honest for a second, though. If you remember back to those NFC or the division winner predictions, what did I say about Seattle? I said this team is good in all three phases of football, and they have a shot if Sam Darnold can get it together and Mike McDonald, the head coach. Did I not? I said, and I didn't. Now, I wasn't predicting them to make a Super Bowl, but I did predict them to win that division. I thought they could.
Well,
but
that
no, I
division,
had the
anybody
Rams.
could win that. That division's a toss-up. The 49ers can win it, the Rams can win it, or the Seahawks.
I did think the Rams were going to make the Super Bowl. I mean, let's get into that game. Rams and the Seahawks. I kind of figured this game was going to be. I kind of figured this game was going to be more of a shootout. See, but what did you think? Who do you think was going to win this game? Seattle?
Yeah, I picked Seattle to win.
Here, hold on, let me get to these comments. You're probably correct, Lowe. Should be Hawks, but opportunistic, and Drake hasn't been great. Think he's superior to Darnold.
Yeah, he hasn't been great in the playoffs, but he's been doing enough to win the damn game.
MGB says Patriots are gonna get crushed. I agree. All right, you got to go if you're gonna talk. Alan says K9 finally giving Cipo credit. I give Cipo credit all the time, bro. Don't do that. Don't I, Cipo?
Yeah, you gave me the credit when they did make the playoffs.
All right, thank you.
And I did call them over the Bills.
Dylan, MGB and the Hizzy. Give us your 21st birthday story, Bobby. Ooh, God, I bet that's a wild one. Alan, Cipo is counterculture. Cipo is. I know. This show would not go on without him. I understand that. People love Cipo.
Nah.
Yeah, they do. Bro, people love you, bro. What do you want me to say? I love you, bro. I love you, dog. Is that what you want to hear? Is that what you want to hear?
I just want to hear about them Patriots winning that Super Bowl.
They ain't going to, though. I ain't going to tell you that. MGB, I can't remember that far back. Alan, let's hear what Ace got to say. He's in there playing Super Smash Brothers right now.
Killing it with Bowser.
Darnold Stidham. All right, good job, buddy. He's pumped. He's beating levels on his game. I'm trying to catch up on these comments. He says Darnold's better than Stidham. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I agree. Patty the Batty. Yeah, dude. Patty lost. Kind of got his.
He didn't fight. That was a great fight.
It was a good fight. I mean, he didn't get his ass whooped, but I wasn't expecting him to lose like that, man. He was getting tagged, dude. I mean, even on the ground, like, dude, Justin was putting them hands to his ass, dog.
Yeah, well, Justin could have wrestled his ass.
He kind of did. He pretty much beat him in every aspect of the fight.
Well, Gaethje is a wrestler.
Yeah, I mean, but he has hands though too. He does have hands.
That's what I like about Gaethje, bro. That much.
Yeah,
he knows he can take you down, but he's gonna bang with you.
He's a badass. MGB Seahawks defense is better than the Broncos.
Oof.
Oof.
Oh, I don't know.
That's close. That's close. Alan, Cipo keeps the show afloat. He does. I couldn't do it by myself, dude. I get too depressed and quit again. Dylan, little K9 got great curls. Awesome, dude. Yep, I'm saying Drake will play best game Super Bowl and win. I'm in with Cipo. Yeah, he gets his curls from his mom. Obviously not me.
Hell yeah.
Mitch, Drake has been no Elway Manning, more like the old Bobby Douglas of the early 70s Bears. Damn.
Well, let's remember that the Patriots' first Super Bowl, they had the great defense that carried them.
Cipo needs a gold jacket. Damn. They're going to put you in the Hall of Fame?
Jesus. Appreciate
it was
that.
Monsoons from Port of Cal. K9 quits a lot. Dude, Alan is such a troll, bro. Yeah, I mean, for people that don't know, I started the kennel, okay? I started the kennel, I don't know how long it's been now, maybe almost 3 years ago. I started the kennel. about like, I don't know, 6 months, 8 months in, a year in, I did end up quitting selling my equipment on Facebook Marketplace. You know, it is what it is. And then I had an epiphany one day. I had a sign and I got back into it, and then I was going to quit again. And then my cousin called me and said, listen, stop doing the kennel. We want you to come to Counterculture and do your own show on here. We have our own platform. So I was like, yeah, that would help out a lot, because I was only doing audio only podcasts. We didn't have this whole YouTube and live videos and cameras and lights and bling and all that shit. We didn't have none of that. It was literally like 2 Walmart microphones on some old laptop, and it was just audio. And not only that, it was only on SoundCloud. For people that don't know what SoundCloud is, that's what everybody rapped on like 20 years ago. So it didn't really blow up. So yeah, I quit. That's the backstory on that. Could K9 breathe? What was he talking about? Whoa, a gold jacket. I don't even know what he's talking about with that right now. But you know what was one of the crazy things about that game, though? And I thought this might be the turning point in the game, even though Seattle ended up winning it. The Reek Woolen stopping that play and then going to get the taunting penalty.
Yeah.
And then the next play, so they get the automatic first down. The next play, Puka breaks them and scores a touchdown. Oh, he's talking about the Andreas game. Dude, I was so fat, bro. Oh, my God.
He said he couldn't breathe.
No, the reason we lost that tournament, though, is because Cipo left. Our team was on fire, and then Cipo left, and we had to pick up somebody else, and we lost. Sounds like K9 don't quit. He gets recruited to the big dance. Yeah, thanks, Dylan. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't quit. I just got recruited to something else. Thanks, man. Dylan's my dog, bro. Dylan's my dog, bro.
Yeah, Puka had a great game, man. It was a good game.
What, the football
game? The Seahawks and Rams.
Yeah, that was, I mean, compared to the Patriots game.
Oh, that was a great game too. If you like
defense. I mean, yeah,
like but games.
I mean, the snow games are fun, but the other game was just way more exciting to me. You know, seeing Matt Stafford go out there and air it out, see Darnold go out there and air it out, see a lot of points scored. I think that's funner to me, honestly. The snow thing's cool, but the punter who can't catch a punt didn't help the Rams. Yeah, and I agree 100%. I actually I said that this morning on the Anti-Hero. I thought that was the turning point of the game, was the muff punt. And then Sean McVay throws Kyron Williams out there to return punts. He should have been having him do that the whole time.
All year
long. The Rams have had so many problems with special teams this year. So yeah, Dylan, big show. Haha, you're here, Lil July. Ooh. Supporting a friend. Friends. Lamonda C waves at us. What's up, Lamonda?
Oh.
What's going on? Alan, dude, you can't use words like that if you want me to post it on the screen, bro. We will get canceled for posting that on the screen. But this brings up what I want to show on the screen right now. So our cover for this podcast today was Stephon Diggs and Cardi B.
Yeah, man. He's been balling since he got with Cardi B.
Yeah, he has been balling since he's been with Cardi B. Maybe it's because he's sleeping with Cardi B now. I don't know. But at the end of the game, he was crying like a baby, happy because they won. He's going to his first Super Bowl. He's all excited, and
he deserves it.
So let me show this on the screen. Okay, so we all know Antonio Brown, right? Antonio Brown is back in the news, fellas. Antonio Brown is currently out on bail, I'm pretty sure, for attempted murder, which we covered. Alan, dude, I can't post comments with vulgar words like that, bro. Don't take it like that. So Antonio Brown is back in the news for trying Stephon Diggs. So Stephon Diggs was crying at the end of this game, and then he's in the locker room still crying at the locker, obviously. So now Antonio Brown, see, they were able to, it's the same word, but they were able to cancel it out here. F word of the year candidate, leopard tramp stamp automatic qualifier. So Stephon Diggs apparently has, I don't know if it's a tramp stamp, okay, but that's what everybody's saying. But he has some type of back tattoo going on here. I know it's probably hard to see on here. This is via Say Cheese TV on Instagram. So you can see in the picture where he has the tramp stamp back tattoo. It's leopard print or whatever. So AB is going at Stephon Diggs right now because of this and saying he's F word of the year. Cipo, your thoughts on this?
It's crazy. I mean, we don't know. We don't know. How. We don't know what the tattoo is.
I know. I mean, not
back tattoo.
Yeah, it could be, and that's why I brought that up. But what? I just don't get it. Like, why is AB talk? Like, shouldn't he be worried about his court date? The dude shot somebody, bro.
Man, AB just ruined everything, man.
Mitch, I might catch the Lakers on TV on the East Coast. Good show. Stay cool in LA. You lucky son.
Hell yeah.
I will say, Cipo, we live in Florida, man, and everywhere else, it seems like in America, had to deal with snow besides us and the people in sunny South Florida down here.
I was just watching the news. There's 700,000 people without electric.
And
that's crazy.
Oh, I just seen Walrus's comment. Sorry, Walrus. I didn't see your comment. Walrus is here.
Oh yeah.
Alan says K9 never posts my comments. I post every one of your comments, bro. You can't say like bad words that are really bad in the comment, or I can get in trouble on the page. MGB, the old Saints fan has enjoyed listening to the Rams griping about a no call. Wah. FOH Rammies. Cipo, you think they should have called the face mask on Stafford?
I mean, he got hit in the face mask. You know, they always protect the quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted the Rams to win this game. I've always liked Matt Stafford. I like Matt Stafford. We're gonna get into our honor votes right after this, but
right,
Alan, I don't want to talk about ice on this podcast. If you want to talk about ice, you should have listened to the anti-hero this morning.
Damn, they were talking about it.
I wasn't talking about it. They talk about it. I just come on there for a sports segment. I don't talk about shit like that, dude. I run a sports show, and we can talk about like stories about like our past and like stuff like that. But when it comes to politics and all that other stuff, it's just, I just don't think like, especially me, I don't really know about any of it. All I follow is sports. I hate politics. I hate all that stuff. Like I don't know. That's all I'm going to say. I don't like it. Walrus, all good, my guy. K9, we lucked out on missing that winter storm in LA too. Yes. Walrus, 3 words, kick field goals.
Yeah. Especially in the damn playoffs.
Cipo, you know. Cipo, you know you work for the man. What the bro, what does Alan got going on tonight, bro? He don't hit that dab pen too many times tonight, dude. They don't like the darker skin.
Damn.
Oh, you know what I will say though? It's been like 8 months now. I'm at work. I've told you this, Cipo. I'm at work, right? And this is when all the ice bullshit started to happen, okay? A lot of people think I'm Hispanic. I'm not. I'm Greek. I'm white. My mom's from West Virginia, blonde hair, blue eyes. Now, my dad's dark. He looks like a Hispanic, but we're not. We're Greek. A lot of people think I am Hispanic, though, but I'm not. And I've had people throughout the years, I've worked outside since I was 18, make racial comments to me about this and that, being Hispanic, whatever.
Right.
I'm at work, bro. This is right when all the ice stuff started happening. This dude comes up to me out of nowhere, bro. I've never seen this dude before in my life. Never seen him at my job. I work at a tennis company, and I'm in this back shed, bro. And he comes up and scares me, startles me. I'm like, dude, what are you doing in here? Like, weird shit. He goes, I need to see your identification.
Oh, that suck.
And I just looked at him, bro. I looked at him with the most puzzling look I've ever had. And he says it again. And he goes, I need to see your identification to make sure you're a legal worker. And I just looked at him and I finally was able to speak because I was so I didn't know what the hell was going on. I just looked at him. I go, dude, are you effing serious? And I looked at him with this look like, bro, I will kill you. Like, there is no one else around here. There is no witnesses. I don't know who you are, but I do not corner me like this and ask me a question like that. He didn't show me no badge, just some random white dude, bro. And I just looked at him like, bro, you want to throw hands? We'll throw hands. He goes, nah, I'm just gaslighting you. And then he walks away. Never see the guy again, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Weirdest shit. I told my boss about it. It was crazy, bro.
Yeah. People are funny.
VP, I'm with Alan. Bleep ice, but I get it, K9. Stop the shovel pass, Mitch. Stick up for us, K9. Stop hiding. What is Cipo eating?
Eating my
Walrus.
green.
What?
Gotta get your green.
WTF, K9, that's sick. Decency in short supply. Way to be the better man we know you are. Thanks, Walrus. Yeah, I mean, throughout the years, I've had people come up to me asking me, like, do I speak English? Just being assholes, dude. And I'm not racist at all. So I don't understand it. But people are raised. I'll just finish with this. People are raised like that.
I know.
Kid, like, you got these five. That's why I love, I love kids because they're innocent souls. You go to like my son's 5 years old, bro. You go to these baseball games, you go to these kindergarten classes, all this stuff. These are innocent souls at pretty much still at this point. They haven't been to the age yet where society destroys them and their parents teach them things that they shouldn't know. They're just innocent souls, bro. And it's like, people are messed up, man. People are messed up. That's generational stuff. They're taught that. And I don't get it because I wasn't raised like that and I'm not like that, but a lot of people are, and it's messed up, bro.
Yep.
VP says, you don't got a fake Cuban accent for us?
I'm 5.5.
My son comes in here. He hears me say that he's 5, and he comes in here and says he's 5.5. I know, buddy. I know. I'm almost done.
41.
All right. You can't. No. Go. You can't be in here loud. Alan, K9 is shady, not the guy he portrays on this pod.
Damn.
Dude, Alan is something else, bro. Yep, you got that right. No one is born to hate. Exactly. 2 of my kids are adopted from China, MGB says. I had them carry their passports recently. I don't blame you, MGB. It is scary, dude.
Hell yeah, it is.
It is scary. I know this is a sports podcast. We shouldn't, I don't know. I don't even know we should be talking about this, but I just pray for everybody, bro, on some real shit, man. Because it's messed up, bro. It's messed up. And it has, and it's not always been like just the ICE stuff. This is just like the more recent stuff. I mean, look back to Trayvon Martin, bro. Innocent black kid was killed because he was wearing a black hoodie in the middle of the night, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Take it for, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit's been happening.
Oh, bro, all over the world.
Princess Peach 5172 sends laughing emojis. Walrus, that's why I enjoy teaching middle school, K9. The kids know what's right and wrong far more than plenty of these fools like walked up on you. Get up, stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Princess Peach, I'm at 5'5".
Damn.
I don't know. What does that mean? Alan, stand up for your right. What a great show about sports and how it shows how we can all get along in the same field. Exactly. That's why I love sports too, because
right.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what you believe religiously, politically, racially, I guess. I guess we could all get along about sports, right?
Hell yeah.
Cipo, what do you think?
That's one thing we can all gather around.
All right, let's do we're almost at an hour. Let's give our votes. So let's just pretend that Cipo and I are world famous sports podcasters. I mean, we are. There's millions of people watching right now, but let's just pretend that we have a vote right now, and that our vote is a legit NFL vote. So we're gonna go over the NFL honor awards like MVP, Defensive Player of the Year. We're gonna give our votes, and we'll see who we vote for. Let's get a couple comments before we do this. So, Alan says World Cup coming up. Yep.
Can't wait for that.
Sports were designed by the elite to keep the population docile. Keep us distracted.
Yeah, you're damn right.
Your pod is helping the cause. I disagree with that. Walrus, good stuff, K9 Cipo. Off to my fatherly duties. Love you, Walrus. Go take care of them babies.
Yep.
I disagree with Alan on that take, honestly, because I feel like sports is what's honestly kept me sane, because most of my life, like, sports is like all I've had at a lot of times. So it's like, I don't know about that.
Well, it keeps us distracted from what they're doing behind the closed doors.
That could be true, but I honestly wouldn't even know, because I don't watch the news, and neither do I. I don't care. I do care, but I just don't even want to watch. Bro, if you watch the news, even if you just watch like the 5 o'clock ABC news, I'm not even talking about the world shit. No. You would think the world's ending, bro. You get all depressed. People getting raped and killed and shot. I'm tired of it. But
yep, who you got for Offensive Player of the Year?
Allen's Greek did it too. Now he's bringing the Greeks into it, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm putting the hat on. How dare you, bro? How you gonna bring the Greeks in it, bro? Mitch, K9, I am half Colombian, half Russian Jew. My wife tells me to watch it. Darker than Ricky Ricardo, but consider myself white. You know what? My dad is very dark. Very dark. My grandpa was very dark too, and we're Greek, and a lot of people don't consider that white. Some people do. I don't know. But yeah, Mitch, stay safe, brother. The world's going to shit, man. I mean, it has been, but all right, we got 3 minutes. Most valuable player, you got Josh Allen, you could give a vote to. You got Trevor Lawrence, you could give a vote to. You got Drake May, you could give a vote to. Christian McCaffrey, you could give a vote to, and Matthew Stafford.
I'm giving it to May.
You're giving it to Drake May?
Yep, he's done more with a lot less talent. That's what the MVP's for. Who's done the most for their team that's had the less talent.
I would give it to Matt Stafford. I understand kind of what you're saying. I kind of understand what you're saying about the Drake May thing. I think the schedule goes a lot into this, though, too. I do feel like, enough said it a million times, they've had a cakewalk. I think Matthew Stafford has been legit the best player in the NFL this year. He threw, like, I want to say 15 more touchdowns than Drake May.
He did.
He had a lot more yards than Drake May. Drake May did have, I think, a better completion percentage. But
not by a lot, by a lot. By a lot.
I do think that Matt Stafford was the MVP this year. I'm a Matt Stafford guy. Part of the reason why I got the hat backwards right now is shout out my boy Matt Stafford. I hated watching him lose last night. That 4th down on the goal line. Oh, brutal. I don't know why he threw it to him. Puka was open. I would usually expect more out of Stafford, but
yeah, he don't normally miss those plays.
Carlos, if the world ends tomorrow, I'm going out listening to the Counterculture podcast.
Hell yeah.
I think that tops as best comment of all time. Mitch says Christian McCaffrey for the season. I don't see. That's not a bad take, Mitch. I somewhat agree with that. But with MVP, it's so hard if you're not a quarterback.
I know.
They just they're so huge when it comes to the whole the whole aspect of the game. Alan says, "Damn, that's some real shit, Carlos." Dylan, Lowe's VP spits truth. He does, dude. That was some real ass shit. All right, so you give your vote to Drake May. I give my vote to Stafford. We didn't give a vote to McCaffrey, T. Law, or Josh Allen. All right, defensive player of the year. You could give a vote to Will Anderson Jr., Nick Bonito, Myles Garrett, Aiden Hutchinson, Micah Parsons.
You already know who we're going with.
You have to. Myles Garrett.
Yeah, he set the record.
100%. I do think there's a case that Myles Garrett should be be one of the five MVP.
Now, if we're going off of what my voting stands, doing more for the less talented team, shit, hell yeah.
I do think that Myles Garrett should be one of them names out of that 5.
Hell
all right,
yeah.
Offensive Player of the Year. You got JSN, receiver from Seattle. You got Bijan Robinson, running back Falcons. Puka Nacua, receiver Rams. McCaffrey, 49ers. And Drake May from the Patriots.
I'm giving it to Bijan.
Wow, really?
Yep, he had like 23. How many all-purpose yards he had this year?
I'm not sure.
I think like 2,300.
I think now this is where I would give Christian McCaffrey my vote, and I'm going to give my vote. Dude, Christian McCaffrey, I think he had almost 1,000 receiving yards, 1,000 rushing yards. Guy was great all year, stayed healthy. I got to give it to McCaffrey. And Mitch thinks that McCaffrey should have won MVP, so I'm going to give him my vote for Offensive Player of the Year in honor of my dog, Mitch. So I'm voting McCaffrey. You're going to go Bijan?
Bijan.
All right, Offensive Rookie of the Year. You got Jackson Dart, Giants, quarterback. Emeka Egbuka, receiver, Tampa Bay Bucks. Trayvon Henderson, running back, Patriots. Tet McMillan, Carolina Panthers, receiver. Tyler Shuck, New Orleans Saints. Nollins, Saints. Shout out MGB, quarterback. Who you got?
I like Tet McMillan. He's made Bryce Young look like a whole different quarterback.
Oh, hold on a second.
But then maybe again, that's all due to coaching as well.
Sorry. Yeah, I would.
Bryce Young's look a lot better, and I think it's because of Tech and because of the coaching.
Yeah. Dylan says Puka JSN battle was good last night. It was.
Oh man, it was a great one.
I actually
who you got?
There's a video. Well, there's a video on Instagram. I actually got asked this question like a couple weeks ago. I picked Tet McMillan, receiver out of Arizona and plays for the Carolina Panthers now. Being that number 1 target for Bryce Young, had steady hands all year, big target.
Yep.
He was healthy all year and was consistent all year too. I honestly thought it was going to be Emeka Egbuka earlier in the year.
He was healthy all year.
Yeah, and at the beginning of the year, he was really the only receiver that Baker had that was healthy.
He was on fire.
Yeah, I definitely thought it was going to be Egbuka, but I think Tet McMillan was the more consistent guy for the whole year. So I'll give it to Tet. All right, we got a couple more.
Play enough games.
Yeah, Tyler Shuck was good, didn't play enough games. Trayvon Henderson was good, didn't play enough games to me.
Yeah, he had to play backup behind Ramondre.
Yeah, I mean, dude, for the first half of the year, he was like the 4th string, bro.
But don't get me wrong, he's got the talent.
No, I know. I drafted him high in fantasy football too. I thought he was going to be great. I mean, he was at times. And then Jackson Dart was really good too, but was banged up all year. He got injured.
He wanted to be damn Cam Scatterbo.
All right, Defensive Rookie of the Year. You got Abdul Carter, linebacker, Giants.
Right.
Nick Emenwari, defensive back, Seattle. James Pierce Jr., pass rusher, Falcons. Carson Schwessinger, linebacker, Browns. Xavier Watts, safety, Atlanta Falcons. Who you got?
This one's a little tougher to toss up between Schwessinger and Nick Emenwari.
Yeah,
I gotta say Nick Emenwari.
Wow.
But Schlesinger had looked like the best linebacker in the NFL as a rookie.
I was just about to say I'm gonna give my vote to Schlesinger. It's hard to say, but I'm gonna say my
But
dog
then
Carson.
I don't know, man.
I think he was the best, bro. I think he's like as a rookie, bro, to play like that. I mean,
the Browns are heading in the right direction if they could get the right coach. They're
that's
still in a search for him.
Yeah, because who wants to coach there?
Right.
All right, so you're gonna go Imnamori. I went Schlesinger. However the hell you say it.
Yeah. Well, you know you heard about how to get the damn Browns job. You gotta write an essay and all types of crap.
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah. I guess in order for you to become their head coach, you gotta write an essay and on why you like the Browns and all kinds of crap.
But nobody likes the Browns. I ain't gonna find nobody. Oh, excuse me. All right, AP comeback player of the year.
Oof.
Stephon Diggs, receiver, Patriots. We talked about him earlier. Aiden Hutchinson, pass rusher, Lions. T. Law, quarterback, Jags. Christian McCaffrey, running back, 49ers. Dak Prescott, quarterback, Cowboys.
This one's hard. I think. Give me T. Law.
Wow.
Yeah, he's looked amazing, especially with this new coach.
I'm gonna give my vote to Stephon Diggs, man. I mean,
I'm surprised you didn't go McCaffrey.
Well, I already picked him as offensive player of the year, so I already gave him my vote. I'm gonna give a vote to someone else. When Stephon Diggs got hurt last year, I honestly thought that would probably be it for him and his career. I just had no faith in the dude coming back. I've never really been a Stephon Diggs guy, anyways. When he started dating Cardi B, I was like, yeah, it's pretty badass. He's dating Cardi B. I like Cardi B.
Hell.
He's fine. So yeah, that kind of made me like Stephon Diggs a little bit more too. But dude, he's been solid all year, bro. And he was a really good. At first, I kind of thought the Patriots were stupid paying him a lot of money to come play with Drake May because you just know how Stephon Diggs is. He's just kind of a nut, I guess is the word. And it's been nice seeing him be a good, reliable target for Drake May. So I'm gonna give it to Diggs. Yeah,
he wasn't a diva.
Exactly. And Mike Vrabel ain't gonna go for that. So
hell no.
All right, coach of the year. Coach of the year, we had Liam Cohen for the Jags, Ben Johnson from the Bears, Mike McDonald from Seattle, Kyle Shanahan, San Francisco, Mike Vrabel from the Patriots.
Give me Vrabel.
You know, as a Bears fan, you know where I want to go with this. I know
you want to say the Bears because you done watched it turn around.
I want to go Ben Johnson. 100%. Obviously, as a Bears fan, he turned around everything for Chicago, turned everything around for Caleb Williams.
He got y'all in the playoffs first year.
But as like a legit vote right now, how could you not vote for Mike Vrabel? The team won 4 games.
In the Super Bowl.
They won, 14 games this year? I know it was a cakewalk. I know this. I know that. But
9-0 on the road.
Yeah, it hurts me to say it, but I'll give my vote to Vrabel, I think, too.
Yes, sir.
All right, last one, and then we're getting out of here. Assistant Coach of the Year, Vic Fangio, Eagles D coordinator. Brian Flores, Vikings D coordinator. Vance Joseph, Broncos D coordinator. Clint Kubiak, Seattle offensive coordinator. Josh McDaniels, Patriots offensive coordinator. Before we get out of here.
Damn, I want to pick Vic.
Dylan says Coach of the Year, no bad answers. Yeah, I agree. You could give it to really any of those guys.
But I think give me Vance Joseph.
Wow.
Yeah,
Broncos D coordinator?
Yeah. Broncos defense looked a lot better this year than the Eagles defense.
Yeah, because one thing to remember,
and they were consistently good all through the year.
Yeah, and one thing to remember too with these awards is that this is just for regular season, not
Yeah, this ain't playoffs included.
no.
Who you got?
Oof. I think I would go with Clint Kubiak, Seattle Seahawks offensive coordinator, man. Listen, Sam Darnold going to Seattle, that offense was arguably probably the top offense in football. I mean, they weren't terrible last year, but
Oh, they
it
got
was
pieces.
yeah, they have pieces. I mean, they got weapons. I mean, you can't hold that against them. That
I
they
don't
were the
know.
number 1 seed in the NFC. Like someone has to get something from that team, you know? And that's who I think should get it is the offensive coordinator. Whoever was calling them plays for Seattle, man. They made Sam Darnold look good. JSN, the best receiver in probably the
Yep.
NFL this year. Good dual threat running backs with
My boy
Charbonnet,
Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth K9 Walker.
Woo.
Their offensive line performed pretty well. I mean, every part of the offense. AJ
Right.
Barner. I mean, they had it rolling on offense this whole year. I think Kubiak gets it, man. And honestly, that's my pick for the Browns head coach. I think he's going to end up going to Cleveland to be the head coach of the Browns. If not there, maybe somewhere else. There's a lot of spots open right now. But I think he's definitely found his way into getting a head coaching position.
Well, hopefully the Browns get Shadura, a good ass coach.
Who knows if the Browns will even keep him, dude?
Who, Shadur?
Yeah, who knows?
They better.
I don't have no. They still have Deshaun Watson. They're paying $100 million a year for.
They gotta swallow that. They guaranteed the whole contract, so regardless if they cut him or they keep him.
All right, see, Bunny. Last words.
Hell no. Let's get it.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Oh.